Thanks for joining us here. It was this show that over 3.5 years ago, I came in and I left with a dog.
It happens when you see this segment. There's so many cute furry friends that could be added to your family. Dawn with Kim Monteith and the BC SPCA.
And I'm sure one of the best times of your life, Jody, adopting your dog, and I know a lot of people feel the same way when they're able to bring in someone new to their family, especially when they know that maybe the conditions they were in before were not necessarily ideal. Kim, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I love Dee Dee. There's just more of Dee Dee to love, but she's actually lost lots of weight.
She's lost a few pounds, a very slow, controlled diet based on what the vet recommends. We don't want to cut her back right away. It's just not a good way for anybody to lose weight. So we're really following the vet's recommendations and helping her to get back to a weight that she can be comfortable. She's had, like when she first came in, she had a really hard time even walking.
Yeah, so and that's important. You want to make sure their quality of life is good. Let's talk a little bit about Dee Dee. How did Dee Dee come to be here? Dee
Dee came in when her guardians could no longer care for her, and we decided let's talk to the vet. Let's see what we can do. She's 15. So we didn't want to put her through too much, and the vet said, no, let's try and put her on a weight loss plan. She had, I think, undiagnosed, untreated crystals, much better with that, and now you can see her, even her coat, everything's just kind of getting better now with her special diet.
And I think there's a danger too when people love their pets, they think, oh, give them treats, reward them with treats, and basically plow them with love, which to some people equals food. And it's important to say with people, you don't do that with your pets.
Exactly. And that's how she ended up not being able to walk. And you can imagine her joints and just not being comfortable. And look at the size of her, like she just couldn't get up. Even now she came out to see us and right away she sits and now she's going to laying down again.
Super chill would be great for senior maybe.
Yes, just, somebody who just wants a buddy in the house and just not, expecting too much of her and letting her, lose some weight.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, maybe resolutions all together, right? If you want to adopt Dee Dee or any of the animals here at the SPCA or just help them, they need donations all the time, you can go to spca.bc.ca, Jody and Riaz. Freshest breath ever, and actually Max isn't up for adoption because this is your dog, yes. Ashley. How did you come to get Max?
Max is actually from the Vancouver SPCA shelter. He came in as a surrender. He had a broken leg. Unfortunately, the owner wasn't able to afford the treatment. So we fixed him up, and I took him out on foster while he was getting better, and it was a failed foster attempt.
Which is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. So if you're looking at fostering animals, of course, you can check them out at the SPCA. But let's talk about oral care, because we brush our teeth every day.
Yes.
For dogs, if you want to sort of introduce them into brushing their teeth, what's the best way to get started?
Well, basically, you want to kind of make it an enjoyable experience. So, Max, come here, sit down, good boy. A lot of the time, they actually don't mind this toothpaste. So you can just start off by giving it to them. Of course, he's not going to take it now. Let them have a little taste. If they don't, you can maybe, if they tolerate it, you can just start at a young age just playing with their mouth. So just kind of do this and just kind of fiddle with their mouth.
Toothpaste, right? That's like a...
Yeah, this isn't for humans. Okay. And you can, so he
now he likes it.
Now he's kind of got the hang of it, so he kind of likes it. So it's kind of a positive experience for him. And then eventually you can kind of just, do this so he gets used to having your finger in his mouth. And it's a slow process. Some dogs don't tolerate it as easily. And just kind of rub in the back of their mouth. I mean, just getting the toothpaste in there is good.
What can be an indicator that your dog maybe has some problems with their teeth? Or their gums, I guess, is a problem too.
Yeah, so basically, I mean, you can have bad breath, of course, it is an indication. A lot of the times, if you can open up along their line here, I mean, you can see with Max, he's got a little bit of slight tartar kind of building up. I mean, at his age, it's normal to get a little bit. You do start to see a little red line, so that's early signs of gingivitis and things like that. That's stuff you need to look out for. And it's important too, because the back, people miss the back of their mouth when you look back there. That's usually when you start to see it build up the most.
And very quickly, if someone can't brush their dog's teeth or they're just not into that, dry food is the best way to go, right?
Yes, because dry food is that hard kibble is going to help break up the tartar. It's going to help chip that off of their teeth. Small dogs are usually, unfortunately, the worst. Big dogs don't usually, not to say that they still have teeth problem, but little dogs are prone to having worse teeth than large dogs.
Just like Cooper, maybe. How are Cooper's teeth, Michelle?
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into those. He's getting pretty old. He's almost 12 now. But wow, Max, what a good model.
I know, eh?
Gotta love that chicken flavor toothpaste.
And we're hoping to get a great home for Callie here at the SPCA. Kim, Callie's got a lot of energy.
Doesn't she? She's only about 2 years old. She still needs to be spayed. We also, I don't know if you know, we temperament assess all of our dogs when they come in. That's like a personality test, so it gives us an idea of what they're like and what type of home they would do best in, so that we can meet their needs, place them in a home that can meet their needs, and then meet also the needs of the people who are looking, like what they're looking for in a dog. So, that made a little jump.
Yeah, who might be a good match for Callie then?
Somebody I think who's pretty active.
Yes.
Who maybe is a runner, hiker, likes the dog park. Somebody pretty outgoing, like just not if you're. You want to add to your life. You don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to start running today. I'm going to get a dog. You want to be already doing that and then add a dog to your life.
And is part of the when they kind of get rambunctious like this, could it be because it's time to get them spayed? Is that sometimes an indicator?
Could be. For her too, it's first thing in the morning. We're always here really early, so now she's like ready to go. She's like, okay, I've had a bathroom break. Thank you, Dawn. Now she's like ready to go. She wants to run. Let's go play. Let's do something.
Let's get her home. Come to the SPCA, spca.bc.ca. We're going to take a little break here on BT. We've got all your news, weather, traffic coming up next on BT. Callie, look at the camera. Oh yeah, you want a home, don't ya?
I guess we're checking in with Dawn to see just how cool those cats are.
Yeah.
This is one cool cat. I would say a perfect addition. He is purring up a storm here at the SPCA.
Isn't he the sweetest thing ever?
Yeah, and I love the name, Thurlow and Alberni.
Well, there's a story behind that.
Okay.
So the other night, he was in traffic at Thurlow and Alberni. I believe a nice couple pulled him out of the traffic, and one of my colleagues who works at our provincial office, Rosemary, happened to be there, so she took him in and brought him into our provincial office to keep him safe overnight.
So what's the deal when strays are brought in?
Well, they come in, they're given physicals, and then we check for ID. So we're looking in the ear for tattoos, we're scanning them for a microchip in the hopes that we can find their guardian so we can get them home, because we really don't want them here, we want them in their homes. This little guy had nothing. So now we'll hold him as a stray for 4 days, and we'll advertise him on the internet, in the paper, any way we can to try and find the guardians. If they don't come forward, then he gets neutered and goes to his new home.
And so this really speaks to the importance of making sure that your pets have ID.
Yes, lots of ID. I don't think there's ever enough ID.
And so how old do we figure this guy is?
We're guessing maybe 4 months, 5 months maybe. He's just the best little kitten.
Just adorable. Well, hopefully his rightful owners come forward and go, oh, that's my little guy, and his name is not Thurlow and Alberni. And if not, though, I have a feeling Jody and Riaz won't take long for this little guy to be adopted. All the animals that we feature today, you can check them out here at the Vancouver SPCA, spca.bc.ca. He wants you guys. Oh.
It's like, oh yeah, it's my close-up.
He knows how to work the system. Cute
Thurlow
face.
and Alberni, you're so cute.